Hello, everyone. Let's see. Is the mic working? Let me know. Hello. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'm having some technical issues. Can you hear me? Let me try and see for myself. Yes. Can you hear me? I think you can hear me here. At least I can hear me here. Can you hear me? For those that are tuning in, it was a little bit of a rough start. If you are listening and you can hear me, just let me know. I had some issues this morning with our morning message, and it was hard for us to be able to be heard. Yep. Thank you, Arinthia. I appreciate it. I apologize for whatever happened before. I am now here providing a morning message. Thank you so much. I attempt to do these morning messages. Whether it's my fault or technology's fault, it becomes an issue. Thank you so much for remaining tuned in. Thank you so much. I was babbling on and I didn't even know that you couldn't hear me. That's just how it works. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Sadie. Good morning, Arinthia. Again, guys, I'm Sheldon Barlatt-Rumer from This Is It Network. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network that connects remarkable women to inspiring stories. I do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. Last night was our community meetup. Thank you so much for everybody who joined in. We have another community meetup on June 23rd. You don't want to miss out on any of that. I think it's the 23rd. Either way, I'll get you that information so you can join on in all of the fun. We have so many wonderful things happening, so much momentum in what it is that we are building, and we got to make sure that you guys are cued into it. Today, what I was babbling about earlier when there was no audio was the ability to set goals. Last night, again, we had this amazing community meeting, and it was an opportunity for me to share with all of you what our goals and objectives were and what it is that needed to make sense and what it is that we were doing. And I realized this morning when I woke up, I was like, I had mapped that out. All of the things that we discussed at the community meeting didn't happen by chance. It didn't happen because I dreamt it up. It didn't happen just because I wanted it. It's because I set a goal. And then I went and I found amazing people like Sadie and Leslie to be able to say, oh my goodness, I need help in these respective categories. I had set a goal and I found the resources in order to be able to make it happen, even though they may, be not in the most ideal situation in the moment. But by setting the goal, we can get closer to where it is that we need to be. So I challenge all of you. Have you set goals, or are you just winging it? Right? So many of us are like, I'll figure it out as I go. And I'm not saying that there isn't a sense of romanticizing the entrepreneurial journey where you just figure it out and you just let things happen to you. But what I have always known to be true is that if I set forth a goal, if I write it down, if I say it out loud, if I take the necessary action steps in order to get myself closer to it, there is a chance that I can reach it. But if I do not set that goal, if I do not put in place, if I do not write down, jot down, let myself know this is what I need to do, this is where I need to go, there's a pretty big chance that I'm not going to get there. And so what I want us to do is to think about what goals we're setting for ourselves. And those goals could be short-term goals, something you want to do by Friday. Those goals could be a little bit longer-term goals, something you want to do by the end of the quarter or by the end of the year. But we must set aside those goals. We must look at those benchmarks to see how far we've gone, how quickly we're getting there. Oftentimes within the entrepreneurial journey, we're hesitant about saying, you know what, I don't really know if I want to jot this down. I don't even know if I feel comfortable saying it out loud. I don't know if I feel comfortable letting people know what I've got going on. I don't know if I feel comfortable. Because if I say it out loud, then it has to be true. If I say it out loud, then I have to actually want it and go after it. But I want you to have the bravery enough to be able to set that goal, to be able to look at it and say, oh, goodness, this is what I want. And it might not happen overnight. It might not happen in a week. It might not happen this quarter. It might not happen this year. But your ability to set your goals, your ability to put one foot in front of the other and get closer to what it is that you want is going to be imperative moving forward. So are you just winging it? Or have you set some goals? Because I realized quickly this morning when I woke up feeling great about our community meetup last night that I had set that in place, that just didn't happen. It just didn't miraculously come together because all the stars aligned. It was me setting a goal and working towards that goal in order to achieve it. And I'm not saying that setting a goal is easy. I'm not saying getting closer to your goal is easy. I'm not saying achieving your goal is easy, but I am saying that most likely you won't get anywhere unless you determine where you're going. And what I want for us to do is together even set aside some goals that really, really work for you, your business, both personally and professionally. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And find your voice and be brave enough to state that out loud. This is what I'm doing. This is what I want. This is where I'm going. And if it doesn't happen today, that's okay. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, that's okay, as long as you're moving closer to it. Crawling is still moving forward, right? It doesn't have to be at a quick pace. It doesn't have to be at a sprint. It could be at a crawl and still get yourself closer to where you want to be every single day as we're setting goals and getting ourselves closer to them. So that's the challenge that I have for all of you, right? The challenge that I have for all of you is that what is that goal and how are you going to get yourself closer to it? What is that goal and how are you going to get yourself in a position where you can truly, truly get what it is that you want? But I need us to be brave today in the moment. I need us to be brave and I need us to set aside a goal. And it doesn't have to be grandiose and big and gigantic. You don't have to want to take over the world, right? It can be simply the fact that you want to get to an opportunity. You want to attend an event. You want to participate in a conversation. That can be a goal. And achieving that goal can be a wonderful thing. And it can allow for you to feel not only accomplished, but get closer to what it is that you want. Yep. Crawling is still moving forward. It doesn't have to be a sprint. It doesn't have to be at full pace, at full energy. It can just be motion. But that goal helps us. That finish line helps us. Seeing that finish line and then creating a new one helps us. Today's morning message, though, it started off a little rough because there was no audio, so forgive me for those that are tuning into that. I'll do my best to remove those from the platforms. I am grateful that you are here in this moment, and I want for all of you to set a goal. To set a goal, to move forward, crawl if you must, sprint if you can, but let's get ourselves to where it is that we need to be. I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumer, and this is it, my darlings. We're so excited about our This Is It live event that's happening, our women's conference that's happening August 18th, 19th, and 20th in Atlantic City, New Jersey. There's a 20% promo code that is available for all of you who would like to participate between now and June 15th. Make sure that you come on out. We are going to be full of entertainment, education, and engagement. You don't want to miss out on connecting with this diverse group of inclusive and beautiful women that are remarkable in every way. We're going to talk about personal and professional growth and development, and we want you to be there for every single conversation. Again, the link to be able to participate in that can be found within the post. If you'd like to get in touch with us regarding all that we've got going on here at This Is It Network, don't forget to follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV, and log on to thisisittv.com for more information. Watch our upcoming episodes and all that we have going on with our content at thisisit.tv. I'll be back tomorrow for another morning message. Again, I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rumer, and this is it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.